this interview that's dominating headlines with Prince Andrew today. What did you make of it? What was your initial reaction?
Well, I watched the interview and I was really struck by how there was so little, or indeed no, discussion of the victims in all of this. And the victims, let's remember, are the girls and young women who were sexually abused or trafficked or raped by Epstein. And they're the people who should be most important and at the heart of this. And I found it strange that you could have an hour-long interview without expressing any kind of empathy and understanding of the trauma that they have been through. Obviously many of them are older now, but how that will have lived with them. And that was really quite distressing to watch. And then the other thing which I thought was the language, how describing these crimes as unbecoming is just not the right language. And the other point where he talked about sex being a positive act for a man. Well, I mean, consensual sex has to be a positive act whether you're a man or a woman. If it's not a positive act, then it's rape. So I found watching the whole thing very troubling and very dismaying.
The Conservatives are putting out their policies around migration, or some policies around migration. Now they say that'll bring levels down. There's things in there like not letting people come to the country if they haven't got a guaranteed job, restrictions on benefits, not letting child benefit be sent to abroad. What's your reaction to that? Is that honouring the 2016 vote, a step in the right direction or not?
I think we need to get away from this demonisation of immigrants. People come to our country and they work in our NHS, they set up businesses, they support our hospitality and agriculture industries. They make a huge contribution, and it can be good for them and it's good for our country more widely too. I mean, just yesterday I met with a group of EU citizens. One of them was telling me about her dad had come to this country 50 years ago from Italy. He had come here for the opportunities that he very much appreciated, and that over that time he'd set up a business and he'd employed hundreds of people. So that was good for him and it was good for our country, and that is the story of immigration that so often doesn't get told when it seems like people are in some kind of race to be more harsh and more rhetorically negative about immigration. As Liberal Democrat leader, I'm standing up here and saying immigration is a good thing. We should welcome the people that come to our country because they help to make our country even better.